Inconsistent income is a real problem when you're trying to scale a business. One of the things that we were doing for all of our done-for-you sales clients was, we're doing the thing, we're trying to create a consistent income, boom, their marketing goes down, all of a sudden we have no leads to sell. This kept happening over and over again, so we just decided to start our own media company.
Hey, y'all, woke up this morning living my best life. And if it isn't, at least I gave it my best try. I'm just enjoying the moments cause ain't no next time. Trying to slide with my people on the west side. Yeah.
So with the inconsistency of income, it poses a lot of very difficult problems to solve for a done-for-you agency. Traditionally we've just been a done-for-you agency. Now we're moving into marketing and operations as well to create like an end-to-end service that someone can come in, plug into, and grow and scale the business. But when we're trying to scale our own business, we have to staff things correctly in order to make sure that not only the business grows in terms of, like, say, Sales Sniper as an example, the business that we're working for, being the client who we're doing the sales for, but also the incomes of the individuals inside it doing the actual service, of doing the sales. So an inconsistency of lead flow, even though we put in referral mechanisms, we put in no-shows, we put in old lead tactics and follow-up tactics and outreach and stuff like that, we still need an element of new fish coming into the pond. So the business is only having, say, one marketing channel, and our success being tied to, like, say, Mark Zuckerberg's charitability of the day without shutting that person's ad account down or whatever, it became such a leverage point for us that we had to do something about it. I need AirPods. So Sniper Media, so what do we actually do? Multiple marketing channels within a business. What I really want to focus on is a few things that can have a really big impact on a business without it being required to spend shitloads of money. Most businesses, especially in the space that we're in, now we are branching out other spaces, but most businesses have things like book a call funnels, or they have things like a lead magnet out there or whatever. But most of them are fairly leveraged against 1 to maybe 2 traffic sources. So it was creating a lot of inconsistency because, like, I've actually had this conversation with someone there. I was like, okay, so what's the plan when your Facebook account gets shut down? They go, it doesn't happen. It'll never happen. It'll definitely happen. I was like, so what's the plan? They're like, oh, we have all these redundancy strategies. I was like, okay, so you don't have one? And I was like, okay. So anyway, we took the account on. Sure enough, 4 weeks in, Facebook account totally shut down. Panic stations, no leads for 8 weeks. Massively affects everything. So I was like, all right, we have to have some strategies that are not reliant on like any singular platform, that we can use cross platforms and stuff like that. So the first thing was email marketing. Now everyone out there should be gathering emails to push towards a specific funnel, whether it's a Facebook group or whether it's just a direct call to action, or whether it's downloadables to create more value, but it's things that we can use to leverage to eventually book calls from. The second thing is really leveraging a Facebook group. So what we're doing is we're essentially like cultivating a pond that we can constantly fish from. Now that fishing is done by a person, usually by a setter, and we provide those as a part of the service, right? So what we do is we write the content for you, we do an in-depth analysis of the group, we start to look at that on a monthly basis to see what the appetite for the group is, and then we feed the group with the things that they have an appetite for, which then creates more engagement, right? The more engagement we have, the more response we're gonna get from things like call to action, immersion posts, stuff like that, where we deliver training. Like, the overarching goal of that group is like to provide so much value that they're like, man, this is what they're giving away for free. Imagine what they do on the inside, right? Imagine what they do behind the paywall. People put their hand up, they have a conversation with our setters, then from there they get booked into a call. And that's a really, really redundant strategy, because you can send people to a Facebook group from Instagram, you can send them from Google, you can send them from your email list, you can send them from text lists, you can send them from calls, you can do free masterclasses and do organic. So it just gives you a lot of redundancy in your marketing to be able to actually like weather some serious storms, which is what we found was really, really missing when it comes to a lot of people's marketing. I gotta go see a guy about a thing, so I'll catch you guys later.
Once you get your shot, just don't turn to a ball hog. Putting my team on, if I'm high, we all tall. Just know I got your back. If you down, then we all fall. That's loyalty, baby. That's right, can't control it, but that's...
So, long story short, you know, what we're trying to do here is just create multi-channel marketing for a bunch of different businesses so we can either do their sales or they can enhance their own sales through just a more comprehensive, in-depth, well-thought-out marketing process. And if you want to be a part of that, that's cool. I'm sure there'll be a link somewhere around here that you can click, speak to somebody, and get amongst it.
Don't you go, don't you go.